Hello brewers on BrewTube. Welcome to the first video for the Speckled Pig. I started this channel as I started homebrewing about 4 years ago and thoroughly enjoy it. You know, all the experimentation, different flavours, being able to try different beers from different places around the world without actually going there and without actually having to pay premium prices. You know, you can be able to make these beautiful beers at home and have them straight from the tap of your own kegerator. So today we're doing a Schwarzbier, which is a black beer. The Schwarz in German meaning black. It's a really good beer, perfect for the summer in Australia because it's not too heavy, it's nice and crisp. If you've ever tried Kostritza, it's a wonderful beer. So we're using the Corona mill as we are using the Bier method, which is the brew in a bag method. The Corona mill can get you a really fine crush, which is perfect for the Bier method. We're also going to be doing the no chill method. So in Australia we have water restrictions. Being able to pull hot water off, chuck it straight in a cube, leave overnight, next day you pitch it into your fermenter, pitch your yeast, away you go. You've saved all that water and not having to pay for an immersion chiller, even though I have an immersion chiller. But one thing to keep in mind is that you will have to alter your hop additions, usually scale them back by about 20 minutes. There's a few charts online which you can find and use, so have a look for those. But yeah, this is just a quick introduction to the channel. Tomorrow will be brew day, so I'm just milling the grains now. I don't want to bore you with the actual milling process. Basically I use a cordless drill, stick it on the Corona with a hopper, and away you go. And I started out doing just the cans, you know, Cooper's cans. They still are good. And then you can jazz them up with a bit of dry malt or liquid malt extract and some fresh hops, and you know, no one can tell. Well, home brewers can probably tell, but the regular beer drinker probably won't tell. They probably think it's even better than at the pub. Anyway guys, so I'm going to cut it there and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the second segment where we will be brewing this in the kettle. Hey guys, welcome back to the brewing segment of the video. Today I'm just going to be going over the equipment that we're going to be using to brew this Schwarzbier, and also we're going to be going over the process. I want to keep it very simple, just so no one gets confused or overwhelmed or whatever, but it is very simple. First things first, when you're brewing, you've got to have your safety gear on, you've got to have a hat, you've got to need it for the Australian summer, safety glasses, don't forget your safety boots. We've got these Australian safety boots on here, they do wonders. Alright, first things first, we've got the brew kettle. It's about 60 litres. Installed in the brew kettle is a 2200 watt Keg King element, and that does the job fine. Also got there's something I sort of nicked from my daughter's room, which you can wrap around the brew kettle just to keep the temps a bit more consistent and steady. I usually probably only drop about 3 degrees across 60-minute mash, which is pretty good. Over here, we've got a rack and a fridge. We'll use this once the mash is complete, bag out, slide this on top of the pot, rest the bag on top of it, let it drain. So that comes in quite handy. We'll need a spoon, if you can get a spoon. This is just an extra element, just a cheapy one I got off eBay, but it really does do the trick. You know, I stick it in when I'm trying to get my strike water up to temp nice and fast. So I just pop that in along with the other element, and I'm there in no time. Over here, got a bucket which I use to measure out the water. I'm doing a 25 litre batch. Usually I'll probably go about 35 litres, just about 10 litres I'll lose. Over here I have a cube, 20 litre cube. I'll put a bit of star sand in there. It's not necessary, but because you know you're going to be putting the hot water in there, which will sanitize it anyway. But you know you can never be too careful, so I'll chuck a bit of star sand in there. And also got the grains which we milled up yesterday for the Schwarzbier. So basically that's all the equipment we have. Oh, of course, we do have the brew bags. So what will happen is we'll bring the temperature of the water up to probably about 68, 69 degrees. There is actually calculators out there to work out what temperature the strike water needs to be, taking into consideration the temperature of your malt. But we'll figure that all out later. So anyway, so we'll get the strike water at temp, pop our bag in, we'll mix in our grains, get it all mixed through, make sure there's no dough balls. Once we're happy with that, pop back on the lid, pop on the insulation, leave it for probably about 60 to 75 minutes until the starches have converted. Then we will pull the bag out, stick the rack under the bag, let it drain, bring it to a boil, add our hops, chuck it in the cube, and that's pretty much it. So I'll leave it here for now, and then we'll get brewing. You guys. Hey guys, we're about to add strike water. So this is the last 10 litres. I've already got 20 litres in there. Pop that in. So the two elements trip the mains. So we'll just be using the one element. That's right. Just taking a reading of the temperature of the malt, 27.6 degrees Celsius. It's saying. So I'll enter that into my calculator, which I'll just show you right now, and we'll know exactly what temperature we want for our strike water to be. Alright guys, we're getting the temp up now, looking at about 69.7. We're up to just over 70, so once we get about there, we'll switch her off, chuck in the brew bag, and then we'll start mixing our malt. Alright, we're just chucking in our brew bag now. There's actually two brew bags. One's got a bit of a hole in it, so I've just stuck the other one inside the good one. Extra filtration. And now it's time to add the grains. A little bit at a time. Keep mixing it. Add it all in at once. So we get those nasty dough balls.
I've got to say, my dad's channel's a lot better.
And we're aiming for 67. We got a 66.9, so that's pretty bang on. Alright, so give it a quick stir. Check on that lid. And we'll come back in about 75 minutes. Guys, it's come up to 75 minutes, been mashing, looking pretty nice, got a nice colour on there as well. So we'll just pull up the bag now and whack down the grill and let the bag rest on there, and then we'll fire up the element and hopefully get a boil soon. Add first hop addition, which is of Columbus, and it's going to be adding about 11 grams, just to get us up to about, I think, 20 IBUs or something like that. Chuck those in. And our final addition will be 30 grams of pearl, which we'll just add straight into the cube. So yeah, adding that flame out with the no chill method will be a 20-minute addition in theory. Alright guys, so we're at the end of the boil now. I've added the hops to the cube. So let's pour off the hot water into the cube. Straight into the cube. Yep. Alright guys, so that's the end of the brew day. We've just poured it off into the cube. So yeah, about 20 litres there. Let it cool down overnight. When I do want to chuck it in the fermenter, I can do it whenever I want really. When we do that, I'll probably top it up 3 litres of water to bring it up to 23 litres. Then it's about 90 litres in the keg. I've accounted for make this a little bit stronger so that when I do add the extra 3 litres of water, it will make it to where I want it to be. So anyway, it was a bit painful today. First time I've ever had to brew and video record. Usually it takes about 3 hours. So there's a bit of stuffing around. But yeah, we got it done. Alright guys, take it easy and we'll see you when we do the ferment. Hey guys, I was thinking about fermenting the Schwarzbier today. I've just wrecked a Kolsch, so I thought might as well use that yeast cake for the Schwarzbier because that'd be perfect. So I'm just going to get the cube, which we brewed up yesterday. Sorry, you've had another wardrobe change. I've probably had more wardrobe changes in a Lady Gaga concert, but anyway, just going to tip this bad boy. Here we go. Smells bloody good. Talk about aeration of the wort. You bloody ripper. Yeah, what? She's gonna go off like a bloody rocket, I reckon. Smells good. We'll give that a quick rinse out. Check where we're at. We actually are at about bloody 23 litres with that yeast cake, so I might actually not bother adding any water to it, because you never want to have to add water if you don't have to. But I will take our hydrometer reading if I can find it. Can't really remember what our target OG was, but anyhow, we'll have a quick squeezer. If she's a bit strong, we might have to water her down a little bit. So we've got 1.056. So surprisingly not very roasty. Bloody beautiful actually. Right, so I'll pop it in the fridge and I'll set the temperature control to probably 16, 15, maybe 15 degrees actually to start with. I like to start low, let it pretty much finish, then I usually ramp it up to say 19 degrees, and then if there is any sugars left in it, the yeast will wake up and eat those. Yeah. All right, I'll put this guy in the fridge. Oh, I don't even bother about an airlock anymore. Bloody waste of time. And that's also a pale ale I've got to kick up. Alright guys, probably catch you guys for the kicking and the final taste test. Alright, cheers. Hey guys, welcome back for the final segment of this video. I should have made a recording of when I did the keg, when I kegged it. I had it in the fermenter for 2 weeks and it got down to 1.012, so I finished off around 5.8%. Tasted really good hydrometer sample. It's been in the keg for about 3 weeks now. When I first sampled it, it did taste quite strong. I think maybe next time I might even halve the amount of Carafa Special 3. But it's sort of mellowed out a bit more now, and as you can see, it's got a beautiful head on it. Really nice creamy head. I'll give it another taste. Kind of got coffee notes, and it's not too heavy. It's quite a thirst-quenching beer that you can drink on a nice warm day. But definitely, I think next time I make it, I'm going to halve the Carafa Special. Yeah, definitely halve that, because I really just want the colour, but I don't want it to be too roasty, because the Schwarzbier, you know, it's mainly just that black colour, but without that real overpowering, because you don't really want a stout. You just want that colour and a bit of a background of the roast. But yeah, if I get round to it, I'll do another video. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Cheers, and thanks for watching.